Hello everyone, welcome back to our IB MYP Mathematics class. I hope you are all doing well and you enjoyed the last session. Before we begin today's lesson, let's quickly remember what we have learned so far. In day 1, we discovered that mathematics is much more than numbers and formulas. We also learned that mathematics is a way of thinking. In day 2, we explored about the patterns. In day 3, we learned something very important like in IB Mathematics. It is not enough to write the correct answer, but we have to explain our thinking clearly. In today's class, we are going to bring all of the skills together. So it is in 3 parts. Today's lesson is solving real life problems like a mathematician. Okay? Imagine your family is planning a birthday party. There will be 18 guests and you are planning to buy pizzas. So in each pizza there are 8 slices and you think like each person will eat like 2 slices. So here's my question. How many pizzas do you buy? Don't calculate immediately. Think first. What informations do we have? There are 18 guests, 8 slices per pizza and each person eat about 2 slices. So here what we are trying to find out exactly the number of pizzas. So we have to notice something important here. Like we didn't start with formulas, right? We understand the situation. This is exactly what mathematicians think like and mathematicians work. Before solving the question, they ask themselves like what is happening, what information do I have, and what do I need to find. These questions are the beginning of mathematical thinking. So we have 18 guests, right? So each person will eat 2 slices. So total slices are 18 into 2 is equal to 36 slices, right? There is another point here. In each pizza, there are 8 slices. So we need 36 slices. In each pizza, there is 8 slices. So we divide it and we'll get total number of pizzas as 4 1 by 2. Do you know how to divide, right? Just think like this. Per pizza, there is 8 slices, right? So we need total of 36 slices. So for one pizza, there will be 8 slices. For 2 pizza, there will be 16 slices. That is 2 8 pieces, right? For 3 pizza, it will be 24 slices. For pizza, there will be 32 slices. Just we are adding 8, 8, 8 each time. Or we can multiply it by 8 in each time. Like for one pizza, 8 into 1. For 2 pizza, 8 into 2 is equal to 16 slices. For 3 pizza, 3 into 8 is equal to 24 slices. And for 4 pizzas, 8 into 4 is equal to 32 slices. And what about 5 pizza? 32 plus 8, that is 40 slices, right? But we need only 36. So after 32 slices, we need only 4 slices. So 4 means the half of 8 slices, right? So we need 4 1 by 2. Like this also we can think. So in real life situation, we can't buy like 4 1 by 2, right? So overall, we can buy like 5 pizzas. But one thing more. What if some people eat more than 2 slices? What if some people only eat 1 slice? Can you see what is happening here? So in real life, it is rarely perfect. Like we can't predict. Since the situations in the real life is not perfect, mathematicians build models. A mathematical model is simply a way of representing the real life situation using mathematics. Let's look at another example. Okay. Imagine you are traveling from your home to your school. So this is home and this is school. There are possibly 2 routes. This is route A and this is route B. Route A here is shorter while root B is little bit longer. Which route should you prefer? Most people immediately say like I'll prefer for A, right? Why? Because that is the shortest one, right? But is it always true? Not necessarily. What if route A have heavy traffic and route B is little bit longer but not at all traffic at all? Now say, which do you prefer? Now we need more informations, right? This teaches us an important lesson. Good mathematicians never jump into conclusion easily. They ask questions, they collect informations, and then only they make decisions. Now, I want you to imagine like you are not just students today. Imagine you are engineers, architects, like scientists, and also like business owners. Every one of these professions uses mathematics daily because mathematics helps them to make better decisions. That's why we are learning this today. We are not just mathematicians, right? We are learning how to think logically the world around us. Let's do one more activity together. Imagine you are buying notebooks for your class. One notebook costs 45 rupees. There are 32 students. How much money do you need? Before multiplying, ask yourself like what information do I know and what I am trying to find and also what operations do I use. This habit of asking questions before you solve is the hallmark of IB students. So as you think, just multiply it like for 32 students and 45 rupees for each. Total 1440 rupees. Now, here is my another question. What if the shop offers a discount if you buy more than 30 books? Would your answer change? Yes, right? And that's exactly why understanding the situation is more important than calculating the answers. Before we finish this part of today's lesson, I want you to remember something. In mathematics, understanding the situation is very, very important. So, whenever you find a problem in mathematics, don't ask what is the formula to find this. Instead, ask yourself like, what is this problem really asking me? And what informations do I have? What assumptions am I making? What would happen if the situation changed? These are the questions every mathematician asks in every problem. These are all for part 1. In part 2, we'll take these ideas and work through an exciting real life problems and investigate together. You will learn exactly how the mathematical model built and solve it like a IB mathematician step by step. So I'll see you in part 2. Take care. Bye bye.